In this video, in case you maintain XRP, I'm telling you men proper now, you are going to study something to be able to likely open your eyes to simply how huge Ripple and XRP is already inside the US. Because in this video, I'm going to be going over how Ripple and XRP are secretly being included in the US, and you possibly do not even recognize this. So with that being stated, welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Nick. For the ones which can be new to the channel, optimistically, by using the give up of this video, you do end up a subscriber. So I apprehend that there is a lot of incorrect information available. There's quite a few, you recognize, clickbait content as well, that you understand. It says, hey, observe, you already know, XRP goes to try this. XRP is going to try this. In this video, I truly want to talk approximately, you understand, something very giant that a number of humans don't know. And it is the truth that Ripple is a part of a set. This is simply in price of innovating and making green. America monetary system. And this is going back for, I need to say, some years now. It might even be 4 or 5 for the reason that Ripple has been sincerely sort of working on this and working with this institution, but it is a set that you may not genuinely recognize unless you are looking into the PDF documents, except you are doing research until you are honestly gaining knowledge of about how nicely linked XRP and Ripple clearly are. But we're going to move over that. But permits first start off with a few things. Number one is Ripple says it is actively hunting for acquisitions as XRP price soars. Ripple is actively searching for organizations to buy. We had been active inside the mergers and acquisition area and expect to be greater lively moving forward. Big shout out to Bank XRP for this. And yeah, pay attention. Why would not Ripple want to gather lots greater businesses and those agencies that they are going to inspect? I'm pretty sure that they're going to have most important licenses. All of the acquisitions that Ripple has received over the past couple of years has been with a sport plan behind it. Medeco, as an example, considered one of their greater recent acquisitions. Think about what Ripple received from the acquisition. Massive banking player partnerships, a whole tech stack for institutional grade custody. I suggest Ripple wants to become that each one in one umbrella package deal for the institutional facet of factors. So for them to collect those companies, they have a recreation plan at the back of it. It's now not simply howdy allows blow, an entire bunch of money on acquiring these groups. No, they want to have, strategic acquisitions that place them ahead of the competition. I suggest they already are technically in terms of utilizing blockchain. However, they are becoming a good, large, massive. Now, on top of this, let's pass over right here. Because we've got Asia is shaping the destiny of virtual belongings, explore 3 trends within the location. Developing adoption, 9 international locations in the Pinnacle 24 worldwide crypto. Use ahead, wondering regulations in Singapore, Hong Kong, and beyond. And essential banks are stepping up with progressive custody answers. Now, there is a lot of records inside this proper. I can cross over this for, in all likelihood, the following 10 mins if I wanted to. But I went ahead and I clearly summarize this with chat GPT just to kind of store your men's time, or my time as nicely. And like I stated, I actually need to get into that organization that Ripple is a part of, that is essentially them secretly being incorporated in the US. Summary: digital asset trading is developing in popularity throughout Asia because of global market challenges with considerable trends shaping the place's future inside the zone. Number 1 is improved adoption of virtual assets in APAC. Asia is a main region for cryptocurrency adoption pushed by using volatility in traditional markets and geopolitical tensions. Central and Southern Asia and Oceania rank as the 0.33 biggest crypto market globally, with 750 billion in inflows at the same time as Eastern Asia contributes approximately 400 billion. 9 Asian countries characteristic inside the top 20 of Chainalysis Global Adoption Index. With India ranked first, adoption is predicted to develop through 2025 and past. And then we've got modern virtual asset law in APAC. Many APAC regulators are embracing digital assets with modern frameworks, mainly in Singapore and Hong Kong, which lead in custody regulation. Examples include Singapore's updated Payment Services Act and MAS, Monetary Authority of Singapore suggestions, and Hong Kong's steering on custody and approval of Ether and Bitcoin spot ETFs. South Korea, Australia, and others are advancing guidelines, even as India is taking a stricter approach by clamping down on exchanges. Advancements in digital asset custody, virtual asset custody, is shifting ahead or beyond the proof of concept stage with banks like DBS, Societe Generale, and Centre Chartered launching solutions. By the manner for people who surely do not. No, Societe Generale simply lately announced that they need to launch a stable coin at the XRP ledger. These massive banks are equipped. The recognition is moving toward commercializing custody services requiring innovation in merchandise that cater to each institutional and retail users. Challenges like legacy gadget integration are riding partnerships with infrastructure vendors like Ripple Custody. The APAC area is set to, in addition, form the global virtual asset panorama with evolving adoption regulation and custody improvements through to 2025 and past. And I need to convey this all up because at the give-up of the day, this is putting a lot of stress on the US. This is placing a number of pressure on the UK, on the UAE, you call it. Like everywhere around the sector, is now looking to circulate ahead on crypto. We these days saw the president launching meme cash and such things as that. You recognize these things are simply going to accelerate adoption, making the distance bigger, the want for policies. Like things are going to move so fast this year, it's going to be implausible. But on top of this, we look at Ripple. We study what's behind Ripple because it's no longer just, you recognize, being compliant, regulated, things like that. If we move over right here, there may be a top-notch publish, and this is an individual from Axler, as you men are all conscious, right? I pointed out him in my Axler video. I simply currently, but we've got XRP has the capacity to come to be the maximum essential asset in international finance. Below, I define a path towards this future. XRP has quietly supported one of the biggest go-border payments networks within the world, RippleNet. But the fabric of finance is changing as economic institutions are launching their very own blockchains for you to bring all financial infrastructure on-chain. The question now is, what is XRP's role as the conventional banking device, loads of trillions of greenbacks, actions on-chain? Let's unpack how XRP could come to be the worldwide agreement layer for all of banking. Over 500 corporations already use XRP for cross-border settlements via RippleNet, allowing users to remit over routes